Hello, today I'm showing off my kilt, and I want to respond to Adam. He's sent me a nice message. Okay, thank you, Adam. I got my kilt. I got Scottish heritage and Native heritage, so in my kilt. Remember, Adam, hatred is a poison. It ages you and all that stuff. Okay. A lot of negativity around the planet, always has been in every country. People get brainwashed. USA is a prime example of weird stuff like hatred and all that stuff. Religion is just a poison as well. It's not, it helps people get over things, but I believe in cosmology. So anyway, if you want to know about hatred and all that, I suggest studying online Psychology Today and all the mechanics of hatred and how the biochemistry of hatred and misunderstanding creates certain chemicals in the human body which ages you. So don't hate. If people make fun of me, well, that's their problem, not mine. But as you mentioned in your comment, it's what I mean by USA. Well, I had divided by people that were in the sun for too long time from Africa, meaning they call them black people. But people are people. Okay, so study psychology today. What a hatred. I mean, an prime example in the USA, the people that want to elect a known criminal as president, and that's Trump, they're brainwashed into all this crazy stuff. So this means they're sick and dangerous. So maybe they'll wake up someday. Remember, it's only each and only one of us on this planet out of billions. All human souls. So hatred and all that is just not a good thing to have. I mean, examples, extreme examples, of course, is in Muslim countries. But, we're still a primitive race, and 100 years in the future, if we survive each other's craziness, could be an atomic war, I don't know. But maybe they'd be more enlightened. If you go back in time, you notice there's a huge amount of hatred. More hatred and more hatred and more horrible things people did to each other. So I think time is a good healing and awakening time. Remember how barbaric humans were not that long ago, too. The Indian Wars, Civil War, all that stuff. Now it's bigger and better weapons, bombs and missiles and junk. Look at Adolf Hitler, what he created. Not that long ago. It's very scary what can happen on Earth. Oh, wow. So you gotta treat each other with respect and understanding. I mean, of course people will laugh at me in my cross-dressing adventures and other silly things. And there'll be doubters, well, and that's just the way humans are, so. I don't worry about it, but I really appreciate your comments, and I really think that's special from you. I'm happy to say I have no criminal record at all. I've always been honest, open, and if I was wrong, I admit it, So, I've been stomped on a few times in Canada, gun control, but I found out there was a setup by Trudeau's test case or whatever it is, and it's written up somewhere in the law books. As I say, seized all my firearms, 1978, Made a lot of news. It was through the courts. Judge was very upset over the whole thing and ordered all my firearms returned. And we tried to sue whoever it was through the provincial ombudsman back then. But it sort of went over time by the wayside and then on to other adventures. So yeah. So I had to get to immigrate to other countries. I had to get a letter. There's no, by the police department, no criminal record and all over the place. And that's why I was allowed to collect machine guns and have special permits to buy things. I took the tests years ago when they introduced the FAC permit. I still have them, my FAC permits. But anyway, back to, of course I like guns, machinery. Doesn't mean I hate people, you know, it's just one of these things that I'm interested in. So anyway, I appreciate your documentary. I hope to see your documentary. And there's another fellow, Matthew, who's putting it on a live stream today. Unfortunately, I'm busy here. You know, I can't be on the internet all the time because it's boring. I saw today I got off track. Somebody did a long video on fair radio sales in Lima, Ohio recently, a couple of days ago, and I got caught looking at that because that's my favorite store I like buying from over the years, and they're closing down in August, so it's kind of sad because I love buying pallets of stuff from them. So there you have to, if my friend back east and I were in there, ooh, spend hours like I've done before. Hours and hours. Wow. Oh, yeah, I'm an avid collector, by the way. I'm not a scientist, I'm an avid collector. And history buff. So the history of Tesla and others got me into making weird energy things. So it caught the attention of a lot of people, including the U.S. government and Canadian government, German government, and Japan. But they don't seem to understand my real reasons. Simply explorations I do, and then film it or the TV's people film it and put it on the air. But anyway, I just wanted to say your samples are on their way. And I appreciate who you are, being so kind. And remember to never harbor hatred and stuff like that. I know you're not, but I get upset too if somebody's harassing a friend of mine. I really appreciate it, Adam. So yeah, so the reason I like to dress like this, I'm hypersexual and got a feminine side to me too, so it doesn't bother me. I mean, it's just the way it is, and a lot of people have this, and they don't ever show it, and they get all wound up and frustrated and all that. So, due to the liberal age, a lot of people are doing their own thing now without being harassed. So it doesn't bother me at all. I went to the farmer's market like this, go to the post office like this. So what? Doesn't bother me. People kind of like it. Why do they like it? Because they got their own inner wishes to express, but they can't. They fear to express it. Okay. The other ones that get uptight, well, they fear to really express it. It reminds them of what they want to express, and they get all nasty to you. That's just a reflection of what they really want. That's what human nature is. So And do realize religion is just made up stuff that doesn't really exist. Something they built, this big thing in the sky that is totally the real facts, against the real facts of cosmology and stars and planets and evolution. So that's what humans like doing, you know. And some humans get caught up in really weird situations by cults, you know, like Lecter, Heaven's Valley, you know, all these cults wind up in disaster sometimes. It's all just what humans do to themselves, really. Be kind to yourself. Enjoy. Be happy. Express yourself. Be happy. Understand the mechanics of why you don't want to express yourself. Use psychology today to understand that. Oh, my Riverview experience has taught me a lot about humans. Because I got to see psychopathic killers, which is a mental disease. Psychopathic killers and people who delude themselves. But it's all, a lot of it is also biochemical too. Hence, with manic depressive psychosis, they found that lithium carbonate helps to balance people out. Who was it? Joe Sabot hung himself in the forest because they didn't take his lithium carbonate. I know a lot happens. To talk about it would be a major motion picture, I guess, but I've seen a lot of stuff. And I've seen a lot of really happy, open people too, which is important. So it's all a mixture of humans. Oh. Again, Adam, thanks, and I say let's do our stuff. Let's focus on a full documentary for Discovery Channel or Fox Channel or whatever. I've done over 300 of these things for TV people. That's a lot of fun. I'm wandering off track, but that's okay. Why do I like that? Because it's fun. Isn't that right, Evio? You make a good little starlet. Oh my goodness, aren't you the happy dog? Oh my goodness, are you gonna jump up and give me a kiss? I guess he is. I think so. You good boy? What are you doing? Okay. So I guess he wants me to go and. Oh, he understands exactly what I'm saying. So I want me to go. You want a ball thrown? Where's your ball? Where's your ball, Neil? Where's your ball? I think he's gonna go get it. Oh, what you found? Oh, not under. No, it's not under there. I would think this under the cargo container. Hey, love. Um. You want to be on? What did you find in there? What is it? What do you find? Another thing. No, you found something, I guess. If you're around wild animals like bears, raccoons, and that, just ignore them and don't look at them. Found that out a long time ago. It's garbage dump. What's this? Oh yeah, so this is kind of cool outfit today. I got more people frustrated, won't it? Either happy or frustrated. find folks mostly like this stuff. So. Anyway, and Matthew's got a what do they call it, live stream today at 1 o'clock. He's in Canada and Richmond, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I could go on there and make comments, but I helped him out with pictures. Um, you could probably use the pictures for your docu too, about thousands of pictures from different people. Letters and that may be helpful to you if you can get on Skype. It's an easy way to communicate. My Skype name is John KH25. Yeah, it's fast, it's faster and takes more information. So Bob Greener might be on this live stream. I don't know. But I don't want to sit around and do that. I got some work I got to get done here. I'm getting shipments of stuff in, and I made a video for Fair Radio Sales in Lima, Ohio. A short one, kind of not that well made, but for all the business stuff that we've been doing since '94, pallets and tons of stuff. The last load of goodies was some months ago. So saying hi to Phil Salati, proprietor. They're closing down. The lighting is okay here. You should do a long walk around. I should wear a tri-corner hat too. That would help. I used to wear those hats. Yeah, a tri-corner hat. I should get one of those and wear it with this. Shock the paradigm stuck people, huh? And looking at something up there, I went, oh, I remember. I was going to look up a regenerative vintage radio. I have it back somewhere. So I'm going to go now, but I appreciate it, Adam. Take care.